Hi, I'm Lauren from Guthrie and Ganny, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you a lovely selection of new fabrics that have come into my shop over the past month in May. So you can find all of these fabrics on the website. Remember, we do ship worldwide. The best way to find something specific that I mention in the video is to check out the blog post that goes along with it. So I'll pop a link to that in the description below if you want something that has really caught your eye in the video. But otherwise, do just keep an eye out generally on our just arrived section. We've always got new bits and pieces coming in all the time, and sometimes things can sell out quite quickly, so it's the best place to keep up to date. So before I get into the brand new things, I have got a few restocks to share with you of things that have been super popular. So we have managed to get a little bit more of this gorgeous embroidery on glaze fabric, which has got this amazing palm tree design on it. This is the periwinkle colour, and as soon as it comes in, it's just been selling out straight away, but we do have a little bit more of it. And then we've also got the matching lining fabric as well. I am actually making something with this fabric at the moment. It's going to be the Closet Core Azure top. It comes with a top and a skirt version, but I'm just going to make the top. I'm going to lengthen it a little bit though. So yeah, once I finally get round to finishing that off, then I will share it with you all. And then we do also have, so these are new, but they go with a fabric that we have had before. So this type of quilted fabric has been super popular. It's really on trend at the moment. And the one that we've got is double-sided. So on one side, it sort of looks a bit like patchwork. On the back, it's just plain, and you can see this lovely nice, it's quite a tight gridded quilting effect that's on it, which is really good. It's lovely to see, because if you were to create this sort of thing by yourself, it would take a long time. But what we do have, which is new, is the matching poplin to go with it. So this is great if you wanted to make binding maybe to go around it, or like little ties or something. Then this is the cotton that matches the reverse fabric here, and obviously tones in with the front as well. So we've got that in the different colorways of that fabric too. So that is a good one if you've had your eye on that fabric but not been quite sure what to do about the binding section on it. And then we have also had a restock of our super popular spotty seersucker fabrics. So these are 7-berry fabrics. They come from Japan, and they have got the most gorgeous texture to them. So this texture is just part of the character of the fabric. It doesn't go away. Even when you wash it, when you iron it, that texture is still going to be there, and it gives a really lovely, nice kind of cloudy structured fabric that feels really lightweight. They're 100% cotton. So we do have it in quite a few different colorways. This one here is the navy, but you can see it's quite a nice soft navy color. We do also have it in like classic monochrome combinations. So that's the black with the white spots, and then we've got the white with the black spots. And then we've got that gorgeous sort of gingery rust colour, and then a gorgeous sage colour as well. So these types of fabrics are really, really good for summer tops and blouses. If you were making a dress with it, that would also look really good, and they're just going to hold their shape and structure a little bit more. That's the sort of nature of these fabrics. Although they're quite lightweight, I wouldn't say that they're sort of swishy. They're more floaty, and they will hold their structure a bit more, so they would make some really gorgeous garments. Then sticking with the sort of seersucker texture, we've had this new one here, which is really lovely and vibrant and bright. This is the lime plaid seersucker cotton fabric. So you can see that it's got that classic seersucker texture to it. It's not quite as pronounced as the 7-berry ones, but it's still really lovely. And then it's got this gorgeous poppy green check in it with a lovely lilac and pinky colour in it too. So again, this would be lovely for a little blouse or a nice little simple top. And then this one isn't brand new, but I thought it went really well with some of the other seersuckers that I was showing. And if you do like seersucker, it's another good option. Again, this is a seersucker with a slightly different texture, but you can see that kind of crinkle effect. That is just part of the character of the fabric. It won't go away when you wash it or press it. So this is the pink spring plaid cotton seersucker fabric. It's actually got a little bit of elastane, and it's got 2% elastane, so just a little bit of a give, but you would still just treat it as a regular woven fabric. And I love the blue that is in this one too. It's a really lovely, pretty one for the summer. And then sticking with the cottons, we have also had back in, I don't think I had a chance to share these on Instagram or in a new fabrics video or anything the first time they came in. They were so popular. These are 7-berry cotton lawns as well, and oh my goodness, they feel so incredibly soft. The thread count is very, very high on these fabrics and it makes them feel amazing. They're really lovely and lightweight, and they sort of float beautifully. So again, because they're 100% cotton, I wouldn't say that they sort of swish around. They definitely more float, but they're going to be so easy to work with. They're going to press really crisply, feel lovely and comfortable and cooling to wear. So we've got a few different designs. This one comes in a couple of colorways. So this one here is more of a sort of all over kind of denser design. Not sure what flowers that is, maybe hydrangeas or something. This is the Leary cotton lawn fabric. So this one I think would pair with lots of other fabrics as well. Like you could make a nice plain trouser and top combination with this one, because you could pick up that gorgeous sort of teal colour or the kind of purpley sort of indigo in the flowers there. It's really, really lovely. And then sticking with the cottons, I've got a few more new ones to show you that are just a little bit different. This one here, hopefully the light catches it and you can see how gorgeous and sparkly it is. This has got a very fine metallic pinstripe in it, and you can see it just reflects the light really, really nicely. So the base fabric is cotton and linen. So it's 52 linen, 45 cotton and 3 metallic. It's the off-white metallic striped cotton linen fabric. I think this would make a lovely little topper shirt. It's really, really nice. And if you wanted something that was subtly a little bit more fancy for summer, then this would be a great option. And then here we've got just a really classic striped cotton shirting fabric. This one is the marine stripe cotton fabric. It's 100% cotton, and this is going to make a gorgeous, nice classic shirt. The Closet Core Jen is my current favourite shirt pattern, but obviously the Archer or any of those sort of classic shirt patterns would work really nicely as well. The Seneca that we did as a kit, if you've got that pattern, if you got the kit, it would work really nicely in that as well. It feels lovely and soft. It's a really nice weight. Again, that would press really nicely and sew really crisply too. And this one here is the Speckle Stripe Stretch Cotton Linen fabric. So it's 85 cotton, 13 linen, and then it's got 2% elastane. So you can see it's got this sort of fine red stripe kind of woven through it, and then almost like little flecks of lots of other little colours in the background. So this would be really nice for a pair of trousers, maybe like more structured trousers, or like a nice little summer blazer. I think that could look nice as well. So it does have a little bit more sort of structure and stability and kind of crispness to it. And then the elastane in it is just giving it stretch longitudinally that way. So you've got a little bit of give in the fabric that way as well. So another nice one for summer there. And then the next ones that I've got to show you are some gorgeous, lovely, colourful prints on a few different base cloths. So first of all, I have got this plain weave viscose fabric. It's 100% viscose, so it's got that lovely matte finish to it. This one is the Aqua Watercolour Blooms fabric. And there is so many gorgeous bright colours in here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's definitely something that you wouldn't need to worry about pattern matching. I think it's sort of abstract and the orientation is kind of random enough that you could just go ahead and sew with it. I think if you've got a summer wedding or a garden party to sew with, that would be really lovely. And then the next two have got a bit more of a sort of textured base on them. So this one is the Watercolour Splash Viscose Twill Blend fabric. So it's 75 cotton, it's 25% polyamide, and it's got a really lovely, nice texture to it, and I absolutely love the watercolour effect in it. It picks up so many different colours, and I think you could pair some of our lovely plain linens or linen mix fabrics with it as well. So maybe this could be like a nice top or a blouse, and then you could have nice trousers with one of our ramis or our viscose linens, and there's so many different colours you could pick up here. It's beautiful. And then finally, this one of our printed ones here, this has been super popular as well. This is the Tulip Floral Viscose Linen fabric. So it's 70 viscose and it's 30 linen. So because it's got that high viscose content, it drapes really beautifully, but then it's got that texture of the linen fabric. So a bit more sort of darker space in here. The background colour is navy, and then it's got these gorgeous kind of corally flowers. There's some purple in there as well, a little bit of kind of aqua. And I think because it's a bit of a larger scale, you could definitely get away with a more dramatic garment here. So maybe like a nice maxi skirt or a maxi dress would be really nice. But I think you still wouldn't need to worry about pattern matching it, which would be nice and handy. I think it's sort of abstract and the orientation is random enough not to have to worry about that. And then finally, the last few that I've got to show you are stretchy ones or sort of like knitted fabrics. So if you are interested in making any swimwear this summer, then I do have a little bit of an offering for you. We don't often have a lot of swimwear fabrics, but this one looks really fun. And we've got some swimwear lining to go with it too. So this is great if you're making maybe some kids swimwear, or you fancy making something for yourself that's a bit fun. We've got the Megan Nielsen Coraline pattern, which would go really nicely with this. So it's 82 recycled polyester, and then it's 18% elastane, so lovely and stretchy, perfect for swimwear. And you can see all these lovely, nice, bright summer fruits on it. It's got some grapefruit and some lemons there with leaves, some nice pastel tones in the background as well. Because it is like a little bit lighter weight, I would recommend pairing it with a lining fabric as well. So this has just got a little bit more weight to it, and then it just makes the pattern and the colours just pop a little bit more when it's got that solid base behind it. So yeah, if you fancy trying something different this summer, then that is a lovely little option that you can experiment with. And then the next ones that I've got to show you, I'm trying to remember, I might have shown you these plain striped jerseys before. They're just nice classic t-shirt weights. I would definitely be making the Soul Liberated Bedrock tee in these, which is my current favourite t-shirt pattern. But what we have had in that's new that goes with these is the ribbing that matches. So this particular colourway here is the Old Rose Stripe Cotton Tubular Ribbing fabric. So this would be what you would use for the neckband on the top, or if you were making a long sleeved t-shirt maybe, or like you wanted to use one of the jumper patterns but make it more like a lightweight kind of top, you could then put it as a cuff as well, like a cuff hem on your sleeve. And yeah, so they just coordinate really nicely. So we've got 4 different colours here. That's the Old Rose that I've got out, and then also the Storm Blue, but I'll show you the other colourways in the little close-up clips as too. So a nice classic t-shirt one there, and just something a little bit different with that ribbing fabric. And then finally, I have got 2 other brand new colours of this gorgeous chunky knitted fabric. So we did have it in the pink, but now we have finally got the cornflower one, and then we've also got the sea glass colourway as well. So this is 70% cotton and it's 30% polyester, but it looks like it's been knitted basically. So this would be lovely for a nice summer cardigan or a summer jumper. It feels really, really soft. So you can see that knitted texture on the right side or the outside of the fabric, but the back of it is just a little bit flatter. It feels lovely and soft. So it would be, yeah, it'd be really nice and comfortable to wear if you want a little summer layer to put over your little tops or anything. Some gorgeous choice of 3 colours there to coordinate with lots of different things. So I hope you have enjoyed having a little look at all of those fabrics. You've found something that caught your eye. Remember, the easiest way to find something I've mentioned in the video is to check out the blog post that goes along with it, because all of them will be linked there. But generally, don't forget about the Just Arrived section for our very latest new arrivals. If you do need any help at all, if you've got any questions, the G&G team and I are always more than happy to help. So you can email us, you can call the shop as well. I'll put our contact details in the description below. But thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on my next one. And I'll see you next time. Bye!